Recording audio through USB. It said that earlier, and I still just 10 whole minutes with no audio. That's why I don't like to use it. So I'm trying this again. Recording audio through USB. So I think we're good. I just did a testing. Let's try it again. Hello, Nesties. This is Netta from Florida Zone 10A. It is Sunday morning. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. And let's do a green stock / onion recoup. So this is the only green stock that's over in this area for right now. Let me put y'all back a little bit so you can see the whole green stock. It's broken down into 1, 2, 3, 4 tiers. It's the onions are growing well. I do have a couple going to seed, which has probably been an onion here for a long time, which is fine. I'm okay with that. And I don't see many of them bulbing, but they are huge. So I'm not sure if these are, here's another one going to seed. So I'm going to let them go to seed, and then I'm going to put the seeds everywhere. There's another one. So it's 3 of them in here going to seed, and I'm going to see who's going to bulb up. But it doesn't seem like any of them are bulbing. The Sweet Alyssum's still doing phenomenal. I have been putting this Sweet Alyssum everywhere. I've been collecting the seeds. I bought more seeds, so it's going to be all over the garden. And to have the yard to smell like wafts of honey, it's going to be phenomenal. So that is that. Over here in the pit, it's been pretty much cleared out. The onions are doing really well. A lot of them are bulbing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 I can definitely see that have bulbed up. I think I have one over here that looks like it's trying to go to seed. That's gonna flower, which is fine. This is a bunching onion right here, and it's flowering. But this bed is pretty much cleared out. I took out all the Brussels sprouts. They weren't gonna form, and I didn't want them anyways because slugs were just, I didn't want them. So I'm going to revamp this, and I'm trying to determine exactly how I want to do this bed, and I keep changing my mind. But I did find out that it's about 1.5 feet deep. So it's going to be perfect for carrots, it's going to be perfect for onions, and it's going to be perfect, probably carrots, onions, and leeks, and probably a couple cabbages I'll put in there. That tomato right there is a volunteer. I just gathered it all up and put it on a stake. But that's what's going on. And then there's 2 strawberries in there, and hopefully they'll set out some runners, and I want them to invade this area too. What y'all eating? Plums? The dogs are eating plums. So it's a strawberry, but they keep getting eaten up by, because they're on the ground, they keep getting eaten by the snails. Here in this bed right here, these are mostly onions. And I don't see anybody bulbing up, but I did notice these down here are, this is garlic. 1, 2 of them, a cup of garlic down here, 3. And then over here, I had threw some radishes down here, and they're growing. Excuse me. So let's check on the onions that are over here. Hope you guys can see it well. Oh, good. I see an okra coming up. Awesome. So right there, the onion is doing really well. So not only in the grow bags are the onions doing, I mean, in the green stalks, the onions are doing well, but they're doing well in the grow bag. So right here, I can't see, so I'm hoping y'all can. These have bulbed up, all 4 of them. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all 6 of them have bulbed up extremely well. Let me get this out of here. These are cosmos. They pop up everywhere. I love it. So yeah, these are all bulbing good. And I think those are I did put a something in the center and it's being eaten. I can't remember what those onions are, but they're doing good. The ones that are out here, I see one bulbing right there. The other ones aren't bulbing, but they have until May or June before we do anything. Let's just take a little moment and look at this guy here. This one has been through so much. This one came from the store. It's been over there. It's been cut at the root. It's been attacked by nematode. It's been sprayed, and yet she prevails. She's been over here. She's been over here by the air conditioning unit. She's been up under the plum tree. I cut her back again, and I'm just going to let it see what it do. And it came back. So poblanos are pretty resilient. I don't like how tall it is. I'm not going to let it get any taller. But she coming back, and she full of peppers. She is full of peppers. Okay, and let me. So that I forgot. This is supposed to be onions and green stalks. So that was those onions there, and that was. So let's go talk about this green stalk over here. This green stalk right here do not have onions in it. And the only reason why I did onions and green stalks together is because a lot of the green stalks have onions in it. But this one has majority of strawberries. And I picked all my strawberries recently and took them over to my granny's. But this one has strawberries and beans. I think these are yellow wax beans that I have in here and some sweet alyssum. And there's a strawberry coming along. But yeah, I had already picked these. They're getting ready to replenish, and that'll be good. Take off some of these dead leaves. Now, I was trying to make some plans for the summer to put all my strawberries in one green stalk and put them over here up under the awning where it's going to be just no sun and just shade to see if I can get them to live throughout the summer. So those are doing well. And I'm going to pick my green beans. Oh, goodness. And stop it. Move. I've got to get y'all a good close look of these onions because this is the biggest one over here. She fancy, huh? Y'all see this? I hope so. I can't see nothing. This one's pretty big. These are those red ones. These are from Haas, and they're bulbing up quite well. I have other stuff out here. Flowers are popping up. I don't know if that's celery or parsley. That's an okra. I wish I could see what was going on, but I really, y'all, cannot see nothing. And I really need to stop this and make sure I'm recording because I'm going to be beyond pissed if this is not recording. Beyond pissed. Got some Thai basil that volunteered back up. This onion was like it was dead in. It's coming back, but they're bulbing beautifully. Yes, beautifully. I'm into 10 minutes. Okay, let's make this quicker. This one over here, can you guys see this one? Oh, another tower. It's mostly strawberries and strawberries, sweet alyssum, some herbs up here. These berries grow in. I don't know. I don't remember which strawberry this is, but I'm not a fan of them. Some of them come in nice, and some of them be looking real janky. I just be pulling them because I'm like, I don't want this looking kind of strawberry. It's putting so much energy into a janky looking strawberry. Give me a big strawberry. Like that's a nice one coming in there. And these are all June bearing. So they're going to give me all their flush between, for the springtime, and then that is it. Some of them are giving me plenty, and some of them not giving me nothing. But I bought all my strawberries from Haas, and will I buy them again from Haas? Absolutely. If I don't get a lot of runners this year, I'm buying them all from Haas next year. And when I buy them all from Haas next year, I'm buying one brand, and no, I'm not, because I had got a bundle. But there definitely will be in just one green star. I'm not going to have them all over the place. And these onions here are bulbing. Something's down here. I think that's a nasturtium down here. This right here. That's what it looks like. There's an onion. This is all sweet alyssum. Sweet alyssum. That looks like a strawberry. So yeah, that's what's going on in here. And this container right here and this container right here were both on the struggle bus. So I had kicked up the fertilizer, kicked up the watering, and when I did that, boom, an explosion happened. So I know next year that I will be on top of my watering and fertilizing making sure that my onions got to be watered almost every day and fertilized definitely every week. And these are so fire. That's the name of them. So these are so fire, and I think I got red Creole, Texas sweet 1015, and I gotta look back on that site to see what I ordered. But anyhow, they're doing well. I'm happy. These are smaller, but nonetheless, they're bigger than last year. These in here that was growing with the got some cucumbers growing in here. I'm gonna move this out of the way and let them attach on that. But anyhow, and these are growing good. These are all bulbing except this one. So this one might go to seed. This one might go to flower because it's not bulbing at all. I don't know why. It's getting fertilization. This one's bulbing. This one's bulbing, but and they all were put in there at the same time. It's just so that's that. So the onions over here, it worked. The research that I did, watering, and I've been using 511. I've been using More Bloom. I've been using my moose juice over there, super juice, whatever you want to call it. All those things. When they say onions are heavy feeders, baby, stay on top of feeding your onions and keep them watered. Like the gentleman said, you can't give them enough water for right now. And they say once they start to bulb, there's no need in fertilizer. But all the research I've done and listening to a variety of people and going back 4 years, 5 years, 7 years on experienced people growing onions while they're in that. Once you put them in the ground, that nitrogen is so important for that green leafy growth. Pack them with that nitrogen, all the time. And then start giving them an all-purpose on a weekly basis. This green stalk right here is full of onions. Most of my green stalks are full of onions and strawberries. Onions, strawberries, and beans. Oh, these are my blueberries. They're little, but they're doing fair. Well, there's one little blueberry. Oh, let's eat you. Oh, and there's a strawberry. And I'm going to eat you. That's what we call a garden snack. So this one's bulbing, that one's bulbing. And down here in the bottom is potatoes. And I have them covered up because I didn't want the squirrel digging them up. And I don't know what that is. Something I don't put in there. And I have a couple of onions out in the garden. and they're doing pretty well. I'll take you guys to take a peek at them because that's a part of the, let's see if we can get in this contraption here. I had to lift my camera up because I didn't want to, and plus, I don't know if y'all can see, she got that line taut going from this papaya all the way back to this tree. Now, the only unfortunate thing is that she got it. This is how strong this spider line is. She got that papaya sticking up, and that is her line. That's Charlotte. See if y'all can see down over there. My onions over here are doing well. I harvested something else over there, but anyhow, those onions are doing good. And I just wanted to show you those onions, and I thought I had some more onions out here, but I'm not really sure. Well, this is the green stalk. So I do recommend onions and green stalks. I definitely recommend strawberries and green stalk, but you have to be committed to it. That's all that's going to go in that for the whole season. And I'm going to learn that nothing else is going to go in there but strawberries and onions. And I like it because I can put one onion per pocket, and I can control the feedings. And let's wrap this up with these last two. Oh no, not last two. Last three green stalks. Let's get a good, can we get a good view? Okay, I moved all these from, one was back here, one was, and two was back there. So this first one right here, oh, this is gonna come off. Nope, not today. This only has a couple, I think. This is garlic. Garlic, cucumber, beans. That's why this is on here for the beans. There's a rosemary that's doing pretty phenomenal. I don't like to move this too much because it hits my onions over there, and I really need to move it. But this is some onions on here. I haven't noticed them bulbing, and it's bone dry up here, and I watered today. But sometimes the water sprinkler don't get up here, so I'm going to get some water and put up here. And this is just a smorgasbord full of different stuff in there. The second green stalk right here, y'all see I got a pineapple thrown up here. Onions everywhere. One's going to seed. This big old beautiful collard green in here, and there's plenty onion down there at the bottom. And it's a tomato back there too. Now this onion is catching it right here, this one, but she big. She bulbing up in there. So I'm going to get her from off this pot right here, because that's what's killing her leaves, and try to get those down there. But this collard green here, I need to pull her out. She's just so pretty, I don't want to pull her. But she might get, I probably need to pull her today and eat her today for dinner. Alrighty. Yep, we're going to have her for dinner. Such a beautiful flower. And it's just the three of us, so we don't need a lot of collard greens. But I got to give space for this stuff to get some sun. Okay. I think I'm going to move this one out a little bit. So this one's full of onions, and it's doing well. This one has onions, ginger, turmeric, mints all at the top. And she has plenty of room to spin. She's growing. I see one bulbing right here. I think these are, oh, two bulbing. These onions in here, I think these are all the ones that I grew. These are all my onions. And this is just a tomato that refuses to give up. And here, this one right here is bulbing also. So things are doing pretty good. The onions and the green stalks are definitely a good match. I watched Mustard Seed Homestead. I think her name is Melissa. She had a phenomenal onion harvest from her green stalks about a year ago. And so I'm like, okay, I'll bite. And here I am, and it's working. So will I do it again? Absolutely. Absolutely. And plus, I'll have another designated spot because every year I need to grow a lot of onions because onions are definitely a staple in our diet here. So that is it. That's my green stock tour plus my onion tour because they're all combined with each other. Next time, hopefully, when we come back, this right here will be full of green beans. And hopefully by in the next 8 weeks, I can get all my onions harvested and start back growing them again and do it all over again. All right, Nesties, let's get this thumbnail. All right, I just want to thank you guys for coming into my home. Thank you for allowing me into your home. And that is it for my green stock / onion tour. All right, Nesties.